Hi, this is Mandee Woodrick from Horse Family Magazine, and I'm going to be talking to Shawna Karrasch today from On Target Training. So, Shawna, I'm so excited to meet you because I know we've kind of been conversing through social media now for a while, and I've been seeing a lot of the stuff that you're doing, and we're both here at the American Horse Publications, and so we finally got to meet here in San Diego. So, Shawna, tell me about your whole SeaWorld experience. I know you were a SeaWorld trainer for 10 years, and you kind of transitioned into doing that using those same techniques with horses, and I'm really interested in how that works. I mean, first of all, somebody that worked at SeaWorld, I think that's an awesome job. That just sounds like an awesome job to me. So, tell me about that.
It was an amazing job. It's funny, and it's right across the bay over there.
Really? See, we can see it. You can't from the camera, but it looks awesome out there.
And it's I did that for 10 years, and I loved it. And that's where I learned to train animals. And that is all about positive reinforcement. And that part is really different from the way we train the marine mammals. Is completely different from the way we train horses. So when I started looking into horses and thought, "Ooh, I want to do this," I was like, I didn't understand any of it, So then I realized I had a lot to learn about horses because it's been done effectively, but I also saw it seemed like there was a big link missing from what we were doing to what people are doing with horses. And so we did SeaWorld, or what I'm introducing to the horse world is, is based in positive reinforcement. They're proven principles. So I actually started the business, and then so I went and I started the business with BZ Madden.
Okay.
Who is a 2-time Olympic gold medalist for show jumping.
Okay.
And so she and her husband heard what I was doing, so we kind of figured out, let's put it together. How do we, it was like my laboratory time, and you figure out how much do we take of the marine mammal training and put it together with really high-end horse training, know, and to put it together and figure out how we ebb and flow and how it all works. And then at some point you kind of realize, though, that it is so much bigger than just Grand Prix show jumping. It's for clipping, it's for flying lead changes, it's for, shots, it's for fun, So it's been really fun. So I love my time at SeaWorld, and I love my time with the horses. So they're both awesome.
Oh, that's great. And I was looking on your website the other day, which looks really great, by the way.
Thank you.
It looks great. You've got some videos up there, so if you're checking out Shawna's website, be sure to click play on those videos there because they're just awesome. And you've got some cool features on your fan page. I noticed you have an Ask Shawna feature that you also offer. But I also saw that you do stuff with clicker training and whatnot. So how does that incorporate into what you're doing?
Well, that is the positive reinforcement side of it. So while at SeaWorld we didn't use clickers, and we didn't call it clicker training. Okay. So to me, I always think of it was more, we call it target training. Gotcha. So that's where I got my name from, but it's the same premise. Okay. So as people, and a lot of people recognize the term clicker training. Sure. And that kind of came in a circuitous route, kind of through the dogs, really, is where it kind of really took hold there. But so it is the same principles. And you get a lot of people thinking, I don't want to just, that's just for fun stuff, or that's just for little girls, or, whatever they think. But it's not just for that. It's just hugely effective. And the biggest thing, I start off and I was so focused on how it changed the horse's performance. I'm thinking, we need to get, better transitions or better about the trailer or better about, whatever the things were. And then I realized what is really changing, though, is the relationship between the horse and the horse rider or owner. And that it was just once it introduced the positive reinforcement, the horses are really interested in what you're doing, and they start seeing you and nickering, being happy that you're coming, and they forget it's about that the food's part of it anymore. They just love the whole thing. They love the stimulation and the learning, and so it's really fun, and it's great to be a part of people's solutions, to help give them answers and to be helping them to come through and get, to resolve some things. So it's really fun.
Yeah. So what's keeping you busy nowadays? What are you up to?
Well, I have my older horse, which does demos and clinics and expos, and then I have my younger horse who is green and coming along. So he keeps me pretty busy. His name is Bugs, and he's a big kid, So he keeps me pretty busy. And then it's the whole social media thing. So that was a big compliment, saying things look nice coming from you. But it's the whole social media and keeping those pieces together, is really. It's a real balance, trying to keep communicating and being out there. And one of the biggest things I want to do is be a resource where people can talk to you, And so that, I think between the two, keeping the horses going and coming along, and and being out there and addressing people's questions and talking to people, it keeps you pretty busy.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so where can people find you online if they want to look you up?
I think the easiest one to go to, you can go to shawnakarrasch.com or you can go to ontargettraining.com, but Ask Shawna is probably the easiest one to remember how to spell and get to.
Right, and we'll put the links up at the bottom of the screen too, so you can see where to find Shawna online. And I know she's on Facebook and Twitter because that's where I found her. So thanks so much for being here, Shawna. It was great talking to you. So thanks everybody. You can find out more about Horse Family at horsefamilymagazine.com.